Hello, you stonkers. Today I'm talking about political parties and if we support them and if we follow them and if we vote for them, will that just be the wrong thing? Will it lead to stagnation? Well, I'll tell you all about it and what the emissary said on the other side. So I put that to the emissaries. Look, you know, in the awakened world, lots and lots of people now are saying, hey, reform is going to be the one, Trump is going to be the one, or the right-leaning parties, extreme right, are going to be the one. They're going to sort it out for us. So I said to the emissaries, look, you know, if people start believing in politics, will that not just cause like a stalemate? It'll stop us from moving forward. They said, no, it won't. Because this shift is part of the process of awakening. It's the realizing that the two cheeks of the same arse are not going to do anything. And so people know that they want something else. This is a great sign of the Great Awakening. People going, we're not going to put up with this anymore. We want change. Okay? We want change. And most people, you know, change is very broad. You know, we want change. Well, there's 20 pence. There's some change for you. It's very broad, but most people know what it is that they want. And the bottom line is, what do people want? They want a peaceful life. They just want to get on with their life. They want to be able to enjoy their families, enjoy their life, and afford to live. That's basically what people want. We don't have any great demands, I don't think. People don't really want a lot. We've been taught that we should have a lot, that we should have lots and lots of things, and that will make us happy. But I think, in essence, what I'm saying is people changing their opinion about what is happiness. And they're just saying, we want to be able to just live our lives. Let us live our lives. Let us be able to go and buy food and not stress about how much it's going to cost when you're at the cash paying, when you're at the desk. You know, it's a concern, isn't it? I know here, for example, when I first moved to Spain 8 years ago now, when we would go to the supermarket, we would fill up the basket to the top and it would cost 120 euros. And I used to think, excellent, well done. And now it costs 220 euros. That is in 8 years. That's a significant leap. And I see lots of people like having to pinch off the way that they're eating. I mean, the olive oil. Olive oil is now 15 euros for a 5 litre. Think 15 euros. It's incredible. So, and do you know what's interesting? Coconut oil, right? Coconut oil used to be a luxury. I cook with coconut oil and I get it, and the tub is like 5 euros a tub. And I think, wow, that's a lot of money. But when you actually compare now the cost per kilo of coconut oil compared to olive oil, coconut oil is cheaper now. And butter is cheaper than olive oil. And so now I cook with the greatest of glee with coconut oil and with butter, right? Because butter was maligned, was it not? Oh, it's terrible trans fats and they're terrible cholesterol and everything. And then you find out that butter is actually really good. It's really good. And it's very tasty. I have to buy butter without salt, but it's still bloody lovely. So butter's cheaper. I mean, have you ever in the world? Have you ever? So that's where we are. People want change. So the emissaries were saying that this shift, and let's say that we get in these politicians that maybe have a little bit more things, that they're going to give us things that we want. What the emissary said, that is part of the process and it will allow us a little bit of breathing space. But what they said is that the Great Awakening is already in gear. It's already kicked in. And so people can't go back to sleep. Once you're awake and once you've seen, you can't unsee. And so this process is inevitable. It's going to happen. People are going to educate themselves and educate themselves more and look into more things. It's going to happen. You can't stop it. So it doesn't matter that there's a shift in politics, it doesn't mean that politics is going to be the answer to everything, but it's going to assist the process. That's what the emissaries were saying. It's all part of this ongoing change that's happening to mankind. And I asked them, well, you know, these new politicians that are coming through, would they be the caliber of the new leaders that we need that will eventually come? And they said, well, the new leaders that come in have got to want the very best for humankind. And they'll also have strong business acumen. Okay, and they've said this before, like business people, not politicians, because they said politicians are extremely lacking in business acumen. They have no politicians don't really have any abilities except to talk a load of shit. That's basically what a politician is good at, offering things that never come true. But they're good with the words. That's not who we need going forward. That's not what we're going to need in the new world. Is not people who can talk the talk. We want people who can walk the walk, and that's the business people, and they'll come through. That's what the emissaries have always said. They will naturally float to the top like cream. Yeah. And the politicians will sink to the bottom like heavy clods of shit. That they are. The good thing is everybody's starting to see it now. More and more people are starting to see that the politicians are nothing more than corrupt, horrible beings who have no place in anything of importance for us. Yeah? So, there you are. Stagnation? No. It's just a process. Personally, I don't vote. Just because couldn't give a shit about that. I know it's going to fall and I know it's going to collapse and everything. However, there's a big swathe of people who really do need to vote. So great if they start voting for something to show, voting with the papers and with the feet and with the money to show that they're not going to accept this anymore. Fantastic. All power to them. That's what I say. So there you are. That's all I've got to say on that, and I'd like to know your comments. What do you think? Do you think it's good to vote? Do you think it's not good to vote? What do you think? Do you think I'm wrong by saying I don't vote? Let me know. So I love you all, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.